Alright, you'll have to bear with me, stream. I'm actually using a new setup here tonight. It's not my standard casting setup, so things are a little bit different to how they are normally. Now, Awoken are going to be defending first, which means they get to ban first. And let's see who they're going to pick. They're taking their time to think about it. And see what they're going to go with. They are going to ban Thatcher. Very common ban, especially for Theme Park. He's very strong on all of the sites, specifically for Armory and Throne. So it just makes good sense that you want to get Thatcher out of the way. Because it does make Armory and Throne much easier to defend. And then Hibana's going to get taken out. So those hatches are going to be left fairly safe. That's the ban coming out from Mutiny. Is that a good ban? I don't know. She's only really useful for attacking the bottom floor, I would say. Obviously, there are some advantages. You could open up the daycare wall from Kafe, stuff like that if you've got Hibana. But you could do that with Ace as well. Brisk Zack is an Ace player, so that's not going to be off the table for Mutiny. So I guess Hibana is a worthwhile ban for them. It doesn't hurt them, but does it help them? That's the question. We see Mira get banned, very common. And then finally, we are going to get a Maestro ban coming out from Awoken as their final defensive ban. Intel denial, plant denial. Intel denial? No. Intel gathering and plant denial. Alrighty, let's get my controller set correctly. And we are going to go to Armory and Throne for the very first site. I need to find a comfortable place to keep my casting book now. I've got a desk, people. I used to cast from my sofa on my TV. This weekend, this is my first time casting on a sofa. Casting on a desk with a monitor and everything. So this is a unique experience for me. And hopefully it goes well. But just to forewarn you, there might be some technical issues as I learn to use this new setup. Yeah. This is my first cast using it, so it could all go terribly, terribly wrong, but it could all go exceptionally well. Let's find out as we go to Armory and Throne Room for the very first site here. Here we go. Now for a change, normally I'm watching on a TV, which is like a huge TV across the other side of the living room. I'm now looking at a 28-inch monitor, which is, I don't know, 2 foot away from my face. It's a different experience. Now I know what you guys all experience when you're sitting at home playing on your monitors. I understand. Alright, so we are getting a big top floor hold here. Now this is something Awoken do like. They do like a top floor hold. And this is a very common hold. And this is the kind of hold that often you'd actually see for initiation and office as well as bunk and daycare. This is being used for Armory and Throne Room as well. So we could see a 3-site fits all defense setup coming out here. Now for the first time on this team, in this league, we are seeing Wave getting some playtime here. He was, of course, on Apollo before. He has now joined Awoken after Apollo got knocked out just a couple of weeks ago now, or a week ago now. So this is going to be his first game in this league playing for Awoken. Let's see how he's going to get on with it. Now, Cheetah Den is going to make his way in, take out that default cam very, very smoothly. Oh, he pre-fires these cams, knows exactly where they are. Well played to Den with his camera pre-fires. Got to admire that. Alright, so we are going to have 2 roamers upstairs. Waved and a Luzi. Oh, sorry, LZ. Oh, and that is waved with a grenade from Cheetah Den straight away. Well played to the Denster, as Mrs. Toot calls him. That is waved off of the board. You can't deny that. Zack opening up the walls here to send a grenade in to take out those bandit batteries. And that's utility being spent already, just trying to get into the top floor. And there we go, 4 versus 2 already. It's just Toby comes in and takes down LZ. And that leaves a Luzi and Brawls all on their own defending the site. Wow. We're not even halfway into the round and already we're at a 4v2 here. Mutiny doing great work. Great work. Manny, if you look at the top of your screen, you'll get the hint as to which map it is, my guy. Alright, Cheetah Den opening up the floor to get a peek down below to move those defenders out of the way. And we've got, looks like one of his teammates on cams. That's Brisk Zach checking cams. He's going to get off and start to make a move. Typhlo's on checking cams, and Just Toby checking cams as well to make sure the flanks are covered. But both players from the enemy here are, like I say, playing on site. Now we are getting a Maverick trick here. How's this going to work out? We've got Lucy just waiting to see a face. He's not going to see it because it's on the other side. And that yellow stairs wall is now going to get open, so Lucy is going to try and back out. He is going to make his way out, but he does take a load of damage from up above. Cheetah Den is up there looking down. Both players have to retreat here back to the back of Throne because this is the safest spot. They cannot be attacked from above. They can only be attacked from horizontally when they're playing here on Throne Room. Malusi just a spit away from death. Ace is going to just jiggle his way over to safety so he can get revived. Briszak is just going to hold some angles through his holes here. As Cheetah Den comes downstairs, Toby drops in. There's a nice air jab there waiting to stop anyone trying to flank round from Throne. But we still have a lot of work here to be done by the attackers. Typhlo's in. He's going to start planting, and that plant is going to be successful. I do not see this plant getting denied as Just Toby takes down Aluzi, leaving Brawls all on his own in a 1v4. C4 is going to go out. It's not going to find the target because there's absolutely no one there. He knows that Maverick has him covered from barrels. And this, with 20 health left, is looking very much like a Mutiny round. Thank you very much, my guy, for the tier 1 subscription. That is 9 months of subscriptions from Clayzo. Well played. Well played. Brawls sees faces. He shoots at faces. He misses faces. Oh, but he doesn't miss that one. As he takes down Briszak, and he takes down Cheetah Den as well. But they are impactless frags as Toby comes round and cleans up with a 3k and puts the round on the board for Mutiny. What a first round out of the gate for Mutiny today in this lower bracket semi-final. Well played to them. Whoever wins this plays Athena in a final, says Manny. That is absolutely correct. Next week, the winner of this game will be playing against Athena in the grand final. Alright, Armory and Throne is going to get tried again by Awoken. Let's see if they'll be able to do slightly better this time than they did in that one just now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Don't forget, make sure you follow the league on Twitch and on Twitter, R6XBPL on both platforms. We are here on 2TechSB. We will be sticking with this channel for Season 2 of Pro League as well. That's my current thinking. I'm yet to be swayed otherwise. But the R6XBPL channel for Twitch will be used to broadcast the Rainbow Six Xbox Challenger League games when that starts up, which is very soon. If you've got a team that you want to get into Pro League or Challenger League, the sign-ups are open. Head over to the Discord server for Challenger League or to the R6XBPL Twitter account and search out the link for the tournament sign-up. Hey, Jax, thank you very much for the 6-month in a row subscription. Thank you very much, my guy. Very much appreciated. My Twitch VIPs coming in clutch. All right, so we have 3 men holding upstairs this time, not just 2. We've got LZ yet again playing on Jaeger, Waved again playing on Vigil, but Merxy is adding to that this time, bringing Bandit up top. Aza GN, who's now changed his name to Aza Int. Beautiful kill there onto LZ. Well played to Aza Int. Wow, what a frag. Just opens up that window and pops him right in the face, pretty much. Hey, thank you for the follow, VCTNZ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 3 players now starting to make their way into the top of Dragon Stairs as Briszak is going to make his way over. And it's interesting here that they're using so much utility to take out this wall here just to be able to get into office. He manages to get 1 battery, but not the other. Wade holding here with some cheeky bullet holes. This could be a free kill. He's learnt this from his former teammate, SMWD, I'm absolutely certain. But he's not got the patience. He's going to back out as Cheetah Den takes down Merxy. That leaves Waved upstairs all on his own, but he is going to back out. And now Mutiny have complete control of the top floor. Cheetah Den again will start setting to work, doing some vertical destruction when he's when he's certain that this top floor is clear, we now have Mutiny players just flooding into Initiation and Office, taking complete control. As Toby is going to watch the flanks here on this main staircase. Cheetah Den opening up all the standard holes as Aza, INT, I'm just going to call him Aza, is going to run down yellow stairs and watch these flanks. So there is an air jab at the top of those stairs. I'd like to see the air jab a little bit lower down because you could still come up that staircase and open fire onto anyone who's in that hallway without getting knocked down by that air jab. But Waved manages to take down Aza, who is quickly refragged by Brisk Zach. And again, that leaves us in a 4v2 with Aluzi and Brawls. Yet again, the last two players standing on site. But it has taken Mutiny a lot longer to get to this point than it took them in the last round. Brawls is going to get blinded by a stun grenade, and they are going to play the same position they played last time, which was right behind Throne. Brisk Zach, with his standard holes here in the barrel's wall, is going to open fire to pin them down, while the rest of his team start to push in, take control of Armory, or Throne Room rather, so that they can get this plant. Typhlosion just checking. They've got 25 seconds remaining, and they need to make this push. Typhlosion has the diffuser. He has to get in there. The wall is open. He can just jump in, and he has made it. He's going to be able to get this plant down yet again, as Just Toby takes a load of damage as he pre-fires everything to just make sure that these last two players don't push forward. Aluzi tries to make his way, but Zach cleans up with a double kill, leaving Brawls all on his own. He gets a quick frag against Just Toby, but there's Typhlosion to clean up. And that is round number 2 going to Mutiny, making it 2-0 at the end of the first 2 rounds. Mutiny going great guns here tonight. Let's talk a little bit about the lineups that we've got here tonight. We've got Just Toby, who's playing on Flex. We've got Aza, who's playing on Frag. We've got Den playing Frag Flex. We've got Zach, Brisk Zach, playing Support Flex, and Typhlosion playing Support Flex as well. And that is the makeup here tonight of Mutiny. And they're doing very well at their respective jobs. Got to be said, doing very well. Hey, thank you for the follow, Rezi. Very much appreciated to you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sabaro, thank you for the follow too. Apollo is playing Athena in the XCL qualifiers today. Okay. I'm not sure if it's the main Athena lineup. I'm interested to see what lineup you come out with, Jason. See, you've had a few changes lately. Looking forward to seeing what new players you get coming in. All right, bear with me for a second, stream. There we go, just making some changes. All right. So there's our scoreboard. Actually, we'll talk about the Awoken lineup after this. So now we are moving over to Initiation and Office. Looks like Awoken have decided that Armory and Throne just isn't for them. So they are going to come upstairs to Initiation and Office instead. Sorry, not Initiation and Office. I'm telling you absolute lies, blatant lies. It is actually Bunks and Daycare. And as I said, very similar or almost the exact same setup coming out here that we saw on Armory and Throne. This is a very versatile defense, it seems like. But on Armory and Throne, it clearly didn't work out. Clearly didn't work out for the boys of Awoken. Rezi, if you have evidence or some kind of proof of this, then please log a ticket in the server or just share some kind of evidence. Take a clip, share it with us, and we can check into it. Cheetah Den gets a quick kill, but is refragged, making it a 4v4. So already, Awoken doing much better here on this site than they have been doing so far. Now Typhlosion, playing on Ace, has managed to open up the hole in the wall here. He's giving pings to let his teammates know where there's a player. And he moves out of the way without getting a pick onto that player by that reinforced wall. We are in a 3v4 as Luzi takes a bit of... No, he doesn't. It's LZ taking a bit of damage. Oh, beautiful kill onto Brisk Zach. Well played there. Free fires onto the drone, doesn't manage to hit it. We are now in a 2v4 in favor of Awoken. And this is the first time in this matchup tonight that they've actually been in the driving seat and shown a good chance of winning the round. almost pops his man's head off there with a shotgun as he opens up that hole. All right, Typhlosion droning ahead of Just Toby. Just Toby starts to make his way towards the site. This one proving very difficult for Mutiny to attack. Toby's going to lay down, but he tries to get a little peek here. Underneath that castle barricade, stun grenade is going to go out. That burns an ADS, but that ADS is going to come back into play 10 seconds later, as we know, with the changes that were made. Just Toby manages to make his way in. He is in control of initiation, but there is one player there to the right, and he turns away just at the wrong time. He sees the gunfire, hears the gunfire, turns back, manages to take down Elzy, but he does get downed, leaving Typhlosion all on his own, trying to cover his teammate. Is Typhlosion going to be able to get the res? He gets the nice wallbang there onto Brawls, leaving us in a 2v2 as Just Toby does get revived, leaving a Luzi and Waved watching the site. Now, Waved is playing back over here in the office. He's not on site. The only player near to site is a Luzi. Typhlosion has Diffuser. He needs to get in there and start to get that plant. But he does get taken down by a Luzi who is playing outside on Far Cry or Arcade Mezzanine or whatever you want to call it. He gets that kill. And finally, Awoken put a round on the board. So well played there to Awoken for bringing back a round. To be fair, they only dropped 2 rounds getting to this point. It's not a big deal. But still, it's one that ideally they wouldn't have lost. But it is what it is. Hey, Davin Atkins is on the stream. Oh, I thought... No, maybe he's not. He's subscribed, but it's Clayzo gifting those subs again. Thank you very much, Clayzo, for gifting the subs. Very much appreciated, my dude. Very much appreciated. Also gifting to MYR. Okay. Clayzo just giving them out. Remember, people, thank your gifters. Please thank your gifters. Hey, R6 Solo, welcome to the stream. No invite. Thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. All right, now we are going to go back to Armory and Throne. This is an interesting choice. And of course, the reason this is interesting is because we've played it twice already on defense, and it's been lost. Henry B getting the gifted sub as well from Clayzo. Clayzo going crazy with the gifts. Thank you very much, Clayzo. Very much appreciated. Beverly, thank you for the follow. Mrs. Toot has picked up the waffle, the waffle quote, and is just saying it all over the place now. I'm surprised she hasn't used it with me, telling me to stop with my waffle sometimes. I shouldn't say that. I'll be getting that all the time now. All right, let's talk about the lineup that we've got for Awoken here. We are seeing a different... we are seeing the same defense coming out yet again. Awoken trying this 3 times now on this site, hoping to get a different result. To be fair, the second time they did it, Mutiny were slowed down quite a bit, but it still worked for them. But let's see how it works this time. We are seeing much less presence upstairs here from Awoken this time, as it is just Bandit coming up those main stairs, but he does take down Cheetah Den down here in the drug lab. And that is the first blood drawn by Merxy here tonight in this round. Let's talk about the lineup here. Of course, Davner's in the stream. Yeah. It's a good point, actually. It's a good point. So he's not playing in the XL qualifier tonight. All right. So let's talk about the lineup here that we've got for Awoken. Actually, no. Let's do it. Let's do it between rounds. Because let's focus on the game. All right. Now, with Den off of the board, that's a lot of the vertical destruction. In fact, pretty much all of the vertical destruction off of the board here for Mutiny. They still have Aza with 5 breaching rounds and charges left to his name, but that's all of the vertical damage they'll be able to do, as Zach is droning stuff out to make sure that Aza is clear to walk around free on this second floor. And walk around free he does without facing any real challenges. Typhlosion here is on drones, droning to try and find where people are. We can see that there is a player. I'm going to guess that's Merxy over here in Drug Lab. Yeah, he's sitting up here on the table. Is he going to get found out? That is the question. Drone starts to make its way in, but is it going to spot him? It's got an idea. Yes, he sees the feet. And And he gives the red ping. Now, personally, I would rather have seen a verbal call out there rather than a red ping and moving that drone all the way in, because all that's going to do is make Merxy move and he's going to be in a different position. So it's wasted intel now as he swaps position. He comes in. Oh, my word. He tries to take down Azer, but Azer just spins round and takes him down himself. But Waved does manage to claim the life of just Toby, leaving us now in a 3v4. And we've got Luzi on site, LZ playing on site, Brawls on site, and Waved playing just off site in Barrel Room. He sees one coming around to the doorway, but he manages to get the double kill, taking down Azer, but he is very quickly refragged, leaving us in a 2v3 now with 15 seconds remaining. Brisk Zach and Ty Flozon were the last one standing, but now it is just Brisk Zach as Ty gets taken down. The chances are of Zach managing to get a win are very, very slim. And sure enough, Aluzi makes that a reality. Takes down Brisk Zach. And Awoken finally managed to win Armory and Throne, making it 2-2 at the end of the first 4 rounds. Yeah, I think he probably was just trying to get the gifted sub there, Sector. Dan Jacko, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Rezi, yeah, you can join. You can join the Challenger League if you've got a controller team. Mrs. Toot might be able to share a link in the stream for you. Initiation Office is going to be the next site to get played. You'll only get ads at the start of the stream or during an intermission if I manually run an ad. So you won't just get them typically. It's only if I manually run them or when you join the stream. If you're a subscriber, then you shouldn't get ads. The only time I generally run an ad during the stream is if there's an intermission and I need to take 1 or 2 minutes just to get a drink or just to go off and do something. All right, Initiation and Office is the next site to get played. Different to Bunks and Daycare, but again, we are seeing the same setup. Now, while we're doing the setup, let's talk through the lineup for Awoken finally. We were supposed to have Leke playing tonight, but he isn't here. We were supposed to have Envy playing tonight, but he isn't here. Merxy is here playing Flex. Waved is here playing support, and LZ is here playing support. Brawls and Aluzi were not expected here in the lineup that I was given for tonight. They are on the roster though, so they are legit players. That's absolutely fine, but I don't have their roles because I guess they're last minute swap-ins. Well, that's all good.
Bomb located by attack.
Alrighty. If you are on the stream, don't forget, do leave a message in chat. Don't be afraid to talk to us. We are very nice and polite here. We won't be mean to you. And if anyone is mean to you, just report them to Mrs. Toot and she'll take care of it. Alright, so, or any of the other mods that are in the stream. Because we do actually have other mods other than Mrs. Toot. We have like 15 mods, I think, in the Twitch channel. Alright, so, Brisk Zach has opened up a hole here at the top to take out any utility here, but there is no one here. He could get a grenade in and take out Brawls at least if he cooks it nicely. Let's see if he's going to give that a shot. Or a frag, or a throw. Now C4 we can hear getting ripped, and that's getting ready to come out of that hole that's being created. LZ does get into a gunfight from the player over here in control room. He's going to hold this tight angle, but the player is going to lay down. He sees the legs. LZ drops down and does a load of damage to Cheetah Den. He doesn't manage to get the kill, but Cheetah Den does manage to get the frag himself. He's going to jump out the window and reposition himself as Ty Flozon takes a load of damage, while Azer takes down Wave. 5v3 now. 4v3, but it is technically a 3v3 as Brisk Zach is down. Is he going to get revived? That's the question. He's not going to get revived by Toby, that's for sure, because Aluzi has taken him down, and he follows up the kill onto Brisk Zach, and he takes down Cheetah Den as well. A very, very sexy triple there for Aluzi. Coming out from nowhere, Azer is the last man standing, and he does manage to take down Aluzi, ending that reign of terror, but Merxy is there waiting for the refrag, as all of the players just stacked up in control room, allowing Aluzi to just run free, raining bullets out into that room and just picking up all of the kills. Well played to Aluzi there. It's, Yeah, picked up some nice frags. That'd be a good one for the highlights reel. That's the double. And then I kind of missed it, but that's okay. We record all of this. I'll pick it up. That's likely to go in a highlight reel. All right, last site to get played is going to be Bunk and Daycare. Now let's take a look at some statistics. Oh, my voice. My voice. Let's take a look at some statistics. The link for the Mrs. Toot, the link for the Challenger League sign up, the tournament link, which is available on Twitter, if you can find it. I'll put it on Twitter, actually. Bear with me for a second, stream. Bear with me for a second.
Attackers have discovered the location.
I will be with you. I'm just going to go and find the tweet and pin it.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, it's already pinned. If you go over to the R6XBPL Twitter account, check out the pinned tweet on the profile. You'll get a link to the Challenger League. So if you've got a controller team and you want to sign up for the Challenger League, you are more than welcome to. We do not accept invites into the Pro League. The only way to get into here is to make your way through Challenger League. So if you want to be in this, then join up to Challenger League and work your way through it to prove that you've earned the right to get into this Pro League. All EU and UK controller teams are welcome as long as you aren't toxic and cheaters. Namely mouse and keyboard, mostly. All right, Den making his way in and getting those beautiful frags onto default cameras again. As Aza is watching for the bathroom flanks. Cheetah Den is at the top of Dragon now, and we are getting a complete push here in through Cash Stash, which is what you'd expect. This is the most common way to come through. A lot of teams will come around and pinch from Cafe as well, but it looks like Mutiny do favour the push your way in all from one direction kind of approach here, except for that one round where Cheetah Den did his own thing and got taken down. So I guess maybe that's made a bit of a change to the way they approach things. Now I did bring up the map stats, but I forgot to actually talk my way through it. Let's take a look again. Let's take a look at the statistics for Bunk and Daycare. 43% attacker favoured, 57% defender favoured, as Cheetah Den takes a load of damage on attack while he lays here in bathroom. This map overall is 45% attacking favoured and 55% defensive favoured, which would explain why exactly Awoken are currently leading the way. And based on stats, we would expect, I would say, Mutiny to win this one. Aza knows there's someone around here. He sees the head of Jaeger and just manages to take it off. I was a little bit worried there that he wasn't going to catch it. He starts to make his way up. He sees Legion. He pre-fires the wrong position, and Legion has no problems here, just pushing straight forward and taking down Aza as Den is dropped out of the game. We'll do a pause after. Oh, nice C4 there into the drone hole. Doesn't do any damage, but it's a good play nonetheless, as Brisk Zach takes a fair bit of damage. And now he does get down, as just Toby manages to take down Merxy. 2v3. Is Zach going to get revived? That is the question. He is safe, but Toby isn't, as he gets a load of bullets in his body for the trouble. Typhlosion is going to be the last man standing as LZ picks up that triple. And Typhlosion is left all on his own. They know exactly where he is. Now, he could make his way out of here by opening up the wall behind him, but he's not going to. Wave is going to get the pick. And we're going to see Awoken take round 6 and go 4-2 up at the end of the first half. All right, Den is back in. Let's get this going again. All right, sides are going to switch now, and Mutiny are going to go onto defense. Den is going to 6-pick Castle and go onto Valkyrie, and Armory and Throne is going to be the first site to get played. Now that counts as a single rehost for Mutiny, so let's make a note of that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Waffle Grandmaster reckoning that it's going to be an easy win for Awoken here.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Hey Cobra, welcome to the stream. Good work, Cobra. Coming in with a modding power straight away. All right. Okay, so Armory and Throne. Let's see what kind of defense we've got coming out here from Mutiny. We've got a very different one to what we saw coming out from Awoken. We do have a mainly top floor hold, but it is very, very different. Just Toby's going to drop back to site. Aza is likely to stay upstairs. Typhlosion's likely to stay upstairs. Not sure about Cheetah Den. Looks like he's going to stay upstairs as well. Who brought the shield out to play? That was Brisk Zach on smoke, so he has done what he needs to. Put his utility down and has dropped back to site to join his teammate Just Toby. The SAS boys locking down the site here as 3 players from Awoken come over from Castle entrance. And then, as I talked about earlier, we've got 2 other players that will be spawning somewhere else and coming from a different direction. But where they're coming from, that's the challenge here. I can't find them all. All right, well, we have 3 players at least anyway coming in from this side. Oh, there they are. LZ drops in. So all of them are coming over from the one side still. Waved uses 2 breaching rounds, but 3 of them get taken down by ADSs. Well, that is all of Ash's utility spent just like that. No impact whatsoever. Alright, so Waved is going to make his way up. He sees Mozzie running past as Aza takes down Merxy. We have 2 players here playing in initiation. They're going to start trying to push their way forwards. They need to take these defenders out of the way so that they can start getting control of the office, which is just over here. Without it, they run the risk of these players flanking them and catching them by surprise. Just Toby still playing downstairs with that shotgun, waiting for someone to walk up above him. And Nomad is very close to getting taken down here as Aza is playing on site. Brisk Zach with a nice Valkyrie cam there, giving the calls out to his teammates. Obviously letting them know exactly where that Nomad is. Is it Nomad? It is Nomad. Look at that skin on Nomad. One of those R6 esports skins. Looks quite nice. I like that. I mean, it's far from camouflage. Rules takes a bit of damage as it sounds like a C4 and impact grenade goes up. There are no impacts, so it must have been a C4, probably from Toby or Den. Now, we do see that Mutiny have pretty much given up the control of top floor. It's set for Typhlosion, who is still up here, holding it down all on his own. 4v3. Knows there's a player on main stairs. Knows exactly where he is. He's going to peek it, and he manages to get that kill. 5v1, and Aluzi all on his own manages to take down Typhlosion at last and end his reign of terror. Nice kill there for Aluzi, but bullets rain upon him from below as he starts to peek everything, not knowing exactly where anyone is, just face checking everything he can do. He's got diffuser. There's nothing he's going to be able to do with 5 seconds remaining, and this is going to be a round for Mutiny as they make it 4-3. Hey Godzak, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along, my dude. All right, next site to get played is going to be Bunk and Daycare. Now, we saw this site played twice by Awoken on defense, and they won it both times. Let's see if Mutiny will be able to do the same. I suspect... I don't know. I don't want to call it. So this is a nice close game that we're seeing so far. Mutiny just lagging behind a little bit, but they can still bring it back very, very nicely. 4-3 to Awoken right now, taking the lead, which is what Twitter thought was that Awoken would take the win here, so they are currently shaping up to at least be on good form for this map number 1. Let's see if they will manage to go all the way. Now, don't forget, Carbons said that he reckons we will see all 3 maps here tonight. And not only will we see all 3 maps, but we'll see overtime on every map. Now, he did say that if that happens, then he expects at least one person in the stream to give him £5. To be open with you guys, after we did the predictions, I did tell him that I'd take that bet. And if we see overtime here on all 3 maps tonight, I will give Carbons £5. So I've said it now on stream, I can't get away from it. If all 3 maps are played and we go to overtime, I'll give Carbons £5 in his PayPal account. So let's see how that plays out. 4 players coming over here from Bumper Cars. Where is the 5th? That is the question. There he is. Over here, that is Brawls playing Sledge. He's going to come over here from Teacups, and he is going to be responsible for opening up both of these hatches, allowing an easy drop in as needed into the building. We've already got 1 hatch open over here already. How has that opened up? Could have been opened by an Ash breaching charge. I don't know. Wave finally manages to use his breaching rounds without them getting snatched up by ADSs now, as he does open up this wall into office. Aluzi and Wave are going to start droning in. Good to see Wave playing more than just a run-in Ash, trying to shoot everything kind of player now. And actually using the drones, working on intel along with his teammates. Wade has a habit of running into sight, taking control, getting a pick or 2, and then backing out of sight, giving up control, and then dying. Although his job is the fragger, and he does it very, very well a lot of the time, it would make a lot more sense if once you've got control of that site, just hold it. So let's see how Wave will play on Awoken now that he's with a different team. Full 5-man push coming over here from the east side as they start to open up this wall into bunks, and this is clearly where they are trying to take control. They want to get this plant into bunks, and this is what they are starting to open now. We have Aluzi starting to get that wall. Nomad playing on drones. Brawls going to be chucking frags. No, he's not going to chuck in frags. He's going to hold on to it for another day. Waved just holding the angle here to try and deny some flanks. I'm predicting that someone might come to Kafe. He's going to hold. Oh, beautiful shot there coming out from Aza. Takes down Wade from Daycare through that hole that was made by his teammate. Holes work both ways as Cheetah Den takes down Merxy 5v3. And we are seeing Mutiny put up one hell of a battle here as they switch over onto defense. They won the first 2 rounds of their attacking half. They're looking in good shape here to win the first 2 rounds of their defensive half, but I will try not to jinx it as Nomad sees Jaeger and takes him down. That is the kill for Brawls, leaving us in a 3v3, and as always, I managed to jinx it completely. But 20 seconds remaining, and Just Toby claims another life. Brawls has the diffuser, and he's going to start pushing his way towards site to try and get it planted or to get the kills. He won't have time to plant now as he's the last player standing. He's going to have to get 3 picks. He manages to do some damage to Den, but it's not enough as Den returns fire, gets the kill, and makes it 4-4 now. What a game this is shaping up to be so far. Very, very close. Very close indeed. Okay, so we are going to get Initiation and Office played. Mutiny have already played their 2 favorite sites. They're going to go to this one, and then once they win this one or lose this one, I suspect they'll go back to Armory and Throne. Even if they lose this site, will they play it the second time in a row? Possibly. It is a bit of a staple of the former Vanquish to play the same site twice and do the same thing, just like we saw coming out from Awoken at the start of their defensive half. But will this Mutiny do something different? That is the magic question. But we might not even find out, because if they win this round, then they'll go back to Armory and Throne because they'll have no other choice. No one wants to go to Double Drug. Not yet anyway. Now let's remind ourselves of the stats for this site, Initiation and Office. We haven't looked at this one yet. We can see that it's 56% attacker favored and 44% defensive favored, which means that realistically this has a slight... Oh, that was quite an S. A slight... Let's try and do that a little bit more nicely for the ears. So this gives a slight... No, I just can't do it. Slight... There's always that hard S. Alright. That gives a slight... It gives a good advantage to Awoken at this point. Waved making his way up here. Kafe stairs. Merxy following right after him. As they open up that door, drones go in ahead of Waved, and Waved will move in to act on that intel. He pre-fires onto stuff, even though it's being droned out already, giving away his position. I know it's kind of good practice, but this is the point of having a drone in front of you. You don't need to pre-fire everything. You're just wasting bullets. Yes, you've got a lot of bullets, but you're wasting bullets. And at the same time, you're just giving away your position. You're letting people know, oh, there's someone coming from over there. I need to watch over there. It would be quite amusing if we get to the point where Waved is left with no ammo. Oh, the cam spots that drone there. Cheetah Den knows that there is a drone at the bottom of that doorway. He's going to give the call to his teammates to let them know that they have been spotted. Aluzi and the rest of his team are starting to push in here. Looks like they are coming. Oh, Waved. There you go. He gets that kill and he runs back out again, but he's very low on health. LZ peeking all the way through that double door into statue. Not statue. What is this called? This is like waiting or something, isn't it? Right, they are stacking up. It looks like they want to push this main doorway and also to get this wall here open into Initiation. Initiation is going to be their point of attack, it looks like, as Merxy is getting ready to open up the holes. We're going to get some Maverick trick. Are we going to get Maverick tricking? No, we're not. He's going to open up the hole and allow LZ to just peek through it to get a pick. But Ace is going to start to open up that wall instead. C4 gets ripped. It gets tossed. It's not going to find a target, though, as I'm not sure it even made it through the hole, to be honest. It's kind of difficult to tell. Alright, players now stacking up in daycare, droning, trying to get that intel before they start pushing in. 4v5, man advantage to Awoken, 55 seconds remaining. But Brawls does go down at the hands of Azer. Eluzi takes a load of damage as he takes down Azer and gets that refrag. Just Toby sitting on site. Cheetah Den gets taken down by Waved, and that is a 2v4. And this is looking very, very challenging now for Mutiny, with just Toby and Typhloozon being the last 2 players standing. Typhloozon's going to run out. He doesn't know there's a player right here by Kafe, but he turns around and he does take down Merxy as that plant is successful. LZ goes down, but Aluzi finishes off just Toby, leaving Typhloozon all on his own. There's a player over to the left of this doorway. 2 players over there. He peeks a little bit too far just as Aluzi runs out, and that allows him to get that kill, taking Typhloozon off of the board and winning yet another round for Awoken, making it 5-4 in Awoken's favor now. And that is their first win on attack. So a common theme here where Mutiny win the first 2 rounds of their halves, of each half rather, and then fall off, letting Awoken take a win. Now, for Mutiny's sake, let's hope it doesn't go that way for the rest of this, because the way that turned out in the first half, they went down 4-2. If they do that this time, then they lose this map. And then we will head over to Kafe, which has got to be the more favoured map for Awoken. Merxy's going to 6-pick Maverick and go on to Lion this time. Are they going to be missing out some valuable utility to attack Armory and Throne by taking Lion instead of anyone else? Thank you very much for the follow. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that. King. I'm just going to call you King if that's okay. I'm sure no one's going to object to being called King, right? Okay, let's see what kind of setup we're going to get here. Last time when we saw Armory and Throne getting defended by Mutiny, we saw a hold over on this side, and it looks like we're seeing the exact same hold coming out again from Mutiny. They're not going to do anything particularly different here. We've got this hatch opened. We've got Just Toby playing Mute yet again. We've got Zach playing Smoke yet again. That shield has been placed. We've got Den again on Valkyrie. Aza still playing on Jaeger, and Typhlosion still on Mozzie. Now, where are the pests? That is the question. It'd be good if you could have some kind of way to just snap to any bit of utility on the map that's been placed down. Just scroll through it. That'd be pretty cool as a spectator. Alright, so Waved is going to make his way in. Valkyrie is... Oh! Waved had no idea that Den was there. He ran around. Den was in the reload. Unfortunately for Waved, he just managed to snap onto Den and get that kill. This is the challenge here with players like Wade, where they run in, they'll get the pick, but his life is lost very, very quickly as Typhlosion takes down Elsie. And Toby gets the kill onto Merxy. So you could say, hey, Wade has done his job as an entry fragger. He's taken a player off the board. But at the end of the day, they're just as a 4v4. And it hasn't really helped much. You've got to do a little bit more than that. Brawl's going to be playing here up top with a Luzi. They've lost their vertical destruction pretty much in the form of Elsie, as 4 players now drop downstairs, 2 holding site, Just Toby holding just off site, and Typhlosion holding site as well. So I lied to you, that is 3 holding site with 1 playing just off site. Checking on Valkyrie cams, looking for intel on what the attackers are going to do. Oh, they tried to take down that shield, but there's 2 ADSs there that stop it. And those lifelines just get absorbed as Brawls can't get through that hatch because it's reinforced. Luzi does manage to take down Brisk Zach as he is now downstairs here in barrels, shooting through a hole that... Did he make? That is the question. No, he didn't make that hole. That's a rotate that was there already in a soft wall. He is starting to open up that hard wall. He knows exactly where Mozzie's playing. He realizes that a player's possibly going to come around here to that doorway, but Aza GN, or Aza Int rather, is just quicker on the trigger. He takes down a Luzi, leaving Brawls on his own. And in a 1v3 with 45 seconds left to go, no diffuser in hand, it looks like this is going to be a Mutiny round. And there it is. Aza gets that last pick and puts a round on the board for Mutiny. And Mutiny are looking much stronger on defense than they looked on attack. That's for sure. Hey, Glossy Club, welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you very much for coming along. Let's talk through some fun stats for these 2 teams. Mutiny, Awoken. Now, Awoken have only played 30 rounds here in the league so far as a team. Now, we do have players like MYR and Merxy, who have played a lot more because they've been on other teams. MV was on Flex for like 1 or 2 games. Waved has been in other teams as well, but this is his first game in this team in the league. But let's talk through some stats anyway. Team KD. This is the KD of all of the players on this team combined. So the number of kills they've got, not as a team, but individually added together. Team KD for Mutiny, 1.19. Team KD for Awoken, 1.15. So Mutiny just edging it out there. If we look at team objective plays, Mutiny have got 24 objective plays to their name throughout this season, and the players of Awoken have got 12 objective plays throughout the course of this season. If we look at Team 1vX's, we've seen 7 Team 1vX's coming out from the players individually of Mutiny, and we've seen 5 coming out from Awoken. Now, considering how much more playtime Mutiny have had than Awoken in this league, that's actually in favor of Awoken, I would say. Similar for objectives, very possibly. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Zethan Wood. Very much appreciated, my guy. Very much appreciated. Alright, bunk and daycare. There's the site getting played here. Just Toby playing up here on Far Cry, making a default rotate a little late into the round, but still, he manages to make it work as Brawls playing on Twitch is going to rappel up to the roof. Zach holding here in Kafe. Typhlosion setting up a Goyo shield here in the hallway. Interesting setup. Aza watching yellow stairs. Toby just setting up all the rotates. 3 players coming over from castle entrance with Wave doing his own thing here, just running off over towards Teacups. 5-5. We've got 2 rounds left to play at least on this map. The question is, will we see one of these 2 teams win both, or will we see Carbon's predictions start to come true and we go to overtime on map number 1? And it's a tough one to call because Awoken haven't played Theme Park in this league. Mutiny have played it twice and they've won it both times. And they've won 70% of the rounds that they have played on this map. 70%. Interestingly enough, 70% of their attacking rounds have been won. 70% of their defensive rounds have been won. Cheetah Den takes down Elsie with the C4. Early pick there. I say early. A minute and 20 seconds into the round for Den as he starts to whittle away the players of Awoken. Zach takes a load of damage as well. Merxy playing on Nomad, setting up the flank watch. He's going to make his way down Dragon Stairs in case someone's trying to go for that flank. Wade coming up here to Kafe and starts to try to make his way in. Does he know there's a player hard right here? I don't think he does. Den takes down another one, but who is that player hard right? Waved has a drone, but it is caught here in a signal jammer. He's going to throw it in there. Oh, Gascoigne goes out. He now knows that there is a player there hard right. Drone is going to go in. He's going to try to get that intel, and he sees exactly where Smoke is. Smoke, knowing that his position has been rumbled, is going to pull out the shotgun as Waved comes in. Oh! And Brisk, Zach, and Wade, former teammates from Synapse. Zach with the shotgun. You can't beat it at that close range. Zach takes down a second with the SMG-11, leaving Merxy all on his own, and it looks like round number 11 is going to go for Mutiny. Now, we have seen Merxy pick up 1 ace in this league. Will he be able to do enough here to get a win? In a 1v4 with 30 seconds to go, no diffuser in hand, he's going to have to play for kills. He knows there's one in initiation. He's going to back out. 20 seconds to go. And I've got to say, this is going to be a Mutiny round. He pre-fires everything he can. Just trying to find a kill to pad those stats, but he's not going to pick up one. Mutiny are just playing smarter, except for Den, who always wants the frags. And he wants to take down Merxy, and he does it. Well played to Mutiny as we go to the last round of regulation. Initiation and Office, last site to get played. If Mutiny win this, they take map number 1. If Awoken win it, well, you know the drill. We go to overtime, right? Okay, Initiation and Office, the first, or the last site rather, to get played here as we see a 6-pick over here from just Toby. 6-picking off of, I think it was Mute, going on to Kaid. Could that be a little trick to try and throw Awoken off from what site's going to be played? I don't know. I mean, they're going up to Initiation and Office. They can't play Bunk and Daycare. They can't play Armory and Throne, so to be fair, it's the only site they could play. Bear with me for a second, stream. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Two towers are on the vodka tonight. Oh yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
By the way, stream. Don't drink alcohol. It's not big. It's not clever.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Fun facts.
Attackers are moving to defuse.
And hey, those of you who like fun facts, in this league, Awoken have won 60% of the rounds that they've played, whereas Mutiny have won 56% of the rounds that they've played. What's even less interesting is that Awoken have won 50% of their attack rounds and Mutiny have won 53% of their attack rounds. So on attack, historically, in this league, Mutiny have a better percentage rate. However, when we flip that round to defense, then it gets even less interesting as we go. Mutiny have a 60% win rate on defense, and Awoken have a 71% win rate on defense. So in reality right now, this should be going the way, I think, of Awoken. Initiation and office, possibly the last round of this map. Let's see how it's going to play out as we have 5 players flooding in from the hatch above Soda and coming in from Cafe. Now Waved is already in. He's going to use his breaching charge to open up this wall and start to make his way into Bunk. He's going to use the breaching round to open up the castle barricade. That's going to get open. Waved is going to peek it to try to get a kill. But that is the limitations of his character now expended. There's no more utility that he has got that is going to be useful to the team at this point, because it is all hard reinforcements. Which means Merxy is going to come into play. He knows where that nice ping 2.0's there onto the Electro Claw. Merxy takes it down with the breaching torch immediately, and that wall gets open, and it is now a frag fest. 4v3 already in very quick succession. A lot of kills come out. 4v3. Advantage Mutiny. LZ pinging the bulletproof cameras, pre-firing everything, but Zach gets the double kill with the AUG. 4v2, and this is looking very much in favor here of Mutiny. They are in the driving seat. They have complete control. The pressure here is all on Awoken. Awoken have to make the moves. Mutiny can just sit back and do nothing and still win the round. The pressure here is on Awoken. Now Merxy comes round. That sight blocking the player from view. Merxy is going to spin round and fire onto that player, but Typhlosion takes a load of damage through that wall. Almost dead now, as Merxy is going to back out to make sure that he lives to fight another day. But still, 4v2, Typhlosion, you could just blow on him and he will die at this point. Jaeger opening up that door, getting ready, but Merxy is over on the other side, and that is Brawl's taken out. Merxy has defused. He has 10 seconds remaining. And I think we all know that at this point now, this is a Mutiny round, as every single player is now starting to swarm onto the Merxy. Merxy manages to take one. That is the team kill coming out there from Cheetah Den onto Brisk Zach. Cheetah Den is our own worst enemy. And that is Mutiny taking map number 1. So well played to Mutiny. But we didn't get overtime. So fortunately, I do not owe Carbons £5. Sorry, Carbons. Welcome to the stream, R6God. Thank you very much for the follow. It is very much appreciated. As we go into map number 2. Alright, just need to check the old Twitters. Got to make sure that stuff is working the way it's supposed to. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so the first ban is going to be Thatcher, same as we've seen before. No big surprises here on Cafe. And Ace. Well, now it's been a surprise tonight to not see Brisk Zach playing Ace. He's handed over that position to Typhlosion for the most part, it looked like. Zach is an Ace main. Alright, so because Mutiny are defending first, they ban first. So they went with Thatcher, as we already talked about. We then get the Ace ban coming out from Mutiny, which we've already talked about. And then we get, interestingly enough, a Goyo ban coming out from Awoken. And then finally, we get a Mirror ban, which on this map is a good ban. Goyo's a good ban as well. Alright, bear with me for one moment while I take this opportunity to write down the bans. Bar and Cocktail is going to be the first site to get played. Interestingly, we are going to see Smoke being 6-picked for Frost by Just Toby, and Aluzi 6-picking Jackal and going on to Nomad. Wow. That's quite the play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Den, you should not be in the stream. Matty B, thank you very much for the follow, my guy. Are you a Henry B fan, or are you just, I don't know. Alright, Bar and Cocktail is going to be the first site to get played. No big surprises here. This is everyone's first site to pick. Plazo, what did you miss? You have become a VIP for the channel. Hey, Zola, welcome to the stream. Alright, Kafe, I would say, is probably one of the more favourite maps. Or... one of the favourite maps for Awoken, I would say. Sorry, I was just caught up by a admin thing. Alright, let's see how this is going to be working out. Typically, every single player on attack will rappel up to the roof. Now, we could see here, something that Cheetah Den likes to do is throw a C4 onto this hatch and blow up anyone who comes over to it, but he doesn't have a C4 because he's playing as Jaeger. And he's holding this little angle here onto the hatch, which is something that Apollo liked to do. Specifically, I hit and miss. Now, Hibana is in play. That hatch is going to be used to get the Hibana pellets onto that wall. That's going to apply pressure to Den, but he's also going to get shot at from behind from the west window. Is it west window? South window, rather. With another player coming up here onto the west window to take down any utility that might be on that wall, and also to move Den out of the way. That is Hibana, it looks like. It is Hibana. What's he going to do from here? Oh no, but Den just jumps out and he gets that frag, but Thermite is downstairs just waiting. That is MYR, he gets the refrag. 4v4 as Zach takes down Waved yet again with the shotgun. Zach and that shotty just doing work here against Waved. Absolute nemesis for young Waved. As Aluzi makes his way down red stairs, just trying to watch the flanks as he shoots through the cigar shop. Now this is where Aluzi needs to put down an air jab. He is going to, right there. There we go. That is flank watch in place. Merxy playing down below. Now there is a player down here with him. That is Just Toby playing on Frost. I don't understand what this is, but he manages to take down Merxy. What a play from Toby with the 1.5. And now that Frost has a secondary shotgun as well, she is a much more viable operator. Aluzi is down on a Frost mat. And the Frost mat comes in clutch. Who would have thought it? Just Toby, no doubt, is clipping that. But he managed to get a Frost mat kill in comp. Well played to Just Toby. Well played indeed. Yeah, he's in the match channel commenting on it already. Alright, so that is round number 1 going to Mutiny. So next site, as you'd expect, it's going to be double kitchen. Let's take a look at some stats for this map. So Kafe overall, attacking favoured, 52%. Bar and Cocktail, 54% defender favoured. Kitchen, 57% attacking favoured. So that means that realistically, Awoken should be able to win this round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now bear in mind that those stats are taken from this league. It's not from Pro League PC, it's not from Ranked, it is from games played in this very league itself.
Bomb defused by attackers.
Alrighty, so Aza running around, not quite sure what he's going to do. Zach is going to put down his signal jammers to deny this main wall from getting opened up. Very common here to get a bakery take. We've got Merxy and LZ setting their drones up here. So it looks like this is going to be where they're going to come from, at least. If we look over here, we can see that no one's actually spawned there, but they have all spawned over here at River Docks. They've all climbed off of their personal little boats and are running up to make their way towards the building. Alrighty, so yeah, LZ and Merxy looking to come in this way.
Heartbeat sensor activated. Attackers have located a bomb.
As Waved jumps into Small Bakery, the proximity sensor is going to give him away. He takes it down. Air jab's going to go up above the castle barricade. We can see someone laying down here looking for shots on the feet, but the drone spots him. Castle takes it down. Now, Waved can either try to shoot this himself, or he can be patient and just stay on this table, but he is going to back out. He knows that the player is backed out, and he is going to back out himself and going to come around from the other way and try to come in through coat check. As we now have 3 players here in Bakery. 4th one here, that is MYR shooting up through the holes in the floor. Very common to open those up from the defensive side. MYR tries to get a pick, but Aza, who is up here, takes a load of damage, but he does manage to back out the way. Now, I don't know if you can actually throw the magnets through there. I'd assume you can, otherwise he wouldn't have tried it, but it might have been his first time. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so Wave does get taken down by Toflozon, who's playing over in VIP as LZ refrags, leaving us in a 4v4 now. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining, and we are only 1 player from each team down. Make that 2 from Mutiny as Merxy picks up another one. And we are getting a complete take in here through the main wall, and this is very common. This is the most standard take for anyone to do. And Mutiny aren't managing to defend it. Now, Toby knows that there are a couple of players down below thanks to his heartbeat sensor, as MYR is starting to plant. LZ takes down Typhlosion. That's the triple kill for LZ. Toby, just waiting. Nothing happening. He's going to use his scanner to try and find someone, but let's face it, at this point, this is definitely an Awoken round. Note taken. Oh, he spots the player jumping over there into the freezer. That's the quick kill for Toby to pad the stats a little bit, but he does die straight afterwards as he gives his position away. Merxy comes up and gets that kill. We have had 1 player leave. Alright, we are going to pause as MYR's game has crashed. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Bear with me for a second stream. And we will be back very, very shortly. We will return. Be patient, please. Getting ready for a run out, possibly. Oh no! Ash is there. If Oscar goes for this run out, that is a free kill. Oh, he sees her. He actually sees her. He's going to go for it. Here we go. Don't know how that took him so long, but he got away with it. Comes downstairs, he spots Godzak down below. Can he get that win? No, he can't. It's not Godzak, it is Carbons on Ash, who gives a little teabag before finishing off Wave with the headshot. Ellipsa is holding this room. AZGN's going to come and back him up. It looks like AZGN's just going to run out and go for some kills. He is. He's going to take down Jamor. That's 1. He sees a player possibly going onto long desk. He's going to get pushed by Ace, and that is Ace taken down, leaving us in a 3v5. Yeah. Sar Bomber gets taken down. MYR is the last man standing. He's up on the top floor for some reason. This is just the way MYR plays. He manages to take down Davin. That is the triple. With 1 player outside the double window, it is Infurious. Cluto gets into a bit of a gun battle. He opens fire. He manages to down him and finish him off. 2v2 this game. Now, as Cobra goes down, another player drops. That is another one down. That's Comms with the double kill. Davin Atkins manages to frag, though, ending Comms' reign of terror, leaving Joshi all on his own as he goes down as well. That's 1 dead. Joshie not the fragger on the team, but he's only got 2 kills to find right now. How will Free Elo play this? Will they push or pause? Well, that's another one. That's Glossy going down. Joshie with the double kill. Do not push him solo. We are going to see hit and miss. Open up the wall to bait his position, but he's going to come back. Perfect bait there from I hit and miss as the Wolves looks out to try and get that peek onto him as he opens the doorway, the wall rather. The ex-Kairos pellets and an ADS to catch any grenades. Darren Atkins is going to come up over here though, try to make his way in through here. The Goyo shield gets taken down. Sorkson takes down Darren Atkins with the Vector. I do like the Vector. It is an absolutely brilliant SMG. Clazo's going to start trying to open this wall with his fist. Okay, Rarity on his drones. Going to spot Jaeger. Emerxy's right there. What the? Oh my god. What did we just witness? Or lay here and wait very patiently. And there it is. That is the 4K. Fort noticed. He knows there's one player, doesn't know where the second one is. He sends out a yellow ping, but it's a false ping because it's just a little bit too far. The Wolves is there though, regardless of the quality of the ping. Plant down. He sees the player behind the bar, opens fire, but doesn't hit it. He's going to keep on firing. He's going to back out. There's only one move he can make here, and that is through the kitchen. He's going to take down Godzak. He's going to get called. They're going to know exactly where he's coming from. The drone is going out as well. As he shoots bodies, Just Toby is the last man alive in a 1v3. He's going to throw out that stun grenade to mask his push. He sees the player there behind the bar, manages to take him down. Well played. It is now 1v2 and still very winnable. He sees the sight on the doorway. You can see the laser sight right there by some players, but I hear Miss goes down to that air jab. Matt is going to move down, see if he can finish off. I hear Miss and finish him off. He does. That's another kill for Matt. Just Toby outside on the balcony. G3 just again clicking on heads, leaving Typhlo's on and K all on their own. Kane opens fire, doesn't do enough damage. He manages to down Anime, but doesn't get that kill. He drops, finishes off the kill, takes out Sledge. What a double kill! All right, Bar and Cocktail has now unlocked again for Mutiny, and they are going to make the most of it and head right back up there. As Just Toby yet again is going to bring out Frost. Let's see if he manages to get another Frost pick. That'd be quite something to see. We all love a Frost pick, right? We all love a Frost pick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right, so what kind of setup are we going to get coming out here? Double reinforcement here with a bulletproof camera to watch. Pretty default move is for people to drop in through the hatch or come in through here, walk around here. This cam is going to give that information on anyone walking around there or anyone going for a default plant in this area or this area. So a good bulletproof cam to have, along with a single, I'm not going to call it a rotate. No one's rotating through there whatsoever, but it does allow you to see through to shoot anyone going for a default plant. That is reliant on someone playing in this area though, otherwise that hold is absolutely no use whatsoever. Standard reinforcement where they rotate here onto Shiko. Nothing unexpected. ADS here under Skylight. Standard shield being set up here with some holes being opened, allowing Aza to play here behind the shield and peek anyone walking in through the wall here or from rappelling in through this window. Now the easy or the early breaching round is going to go out, and that's the early pick there for Wave, taking down Briskzak as Elsie has left the game, leaving us now in a 4v4. A lot of connection issues for players tonight, it seems. Unfortunately, Awoken have had their one rehost. Now, Den has an idea that someone's going to rappel upside down on this window, but it's not coming. Waved is going to drop in as Den comes around to peek him. Takes a little bit of damage, but not enough to kill him. He's going to walk underneath that hatch, which is closed, so that is perfectly safe. As Waved rushes downstairs to get away and live to fight another day. Now, MYR droning everything out. Knows there's a signal jammer somewhere, and he's going to get caught right up in it as Cheetah Den takes down Wade with the pistol. Typhlosion all on his own over in Cocktail right now. Aza playing here still behind the bar with that shield. Just Toby coming up red stairs. LZ has returned to the game, so he will make it in for the next round, which is good for Mutiny. Not good for Mutiny, rather. Good. Oh, it's good for Awoken. And Mutiny, all of a sudden, are now starting to just relax a little bit. It's a 4v3. And they are just taking their foot off of the pedal a little bit and letting Awoken make the mistakes themselves. It's always worth remembering that the defensive team don't have to do anything. Defense could just sit in a corner and do absolutely nothing and still win a game. Merxy drops into the frost mat. It's not going to be known, though, because there's no points. Cheetah Den gets downed by MYR, I presume. It sounded like a gunshot from Aluzi's AK-74, to be honest. But I'm not sure he was in the right position. Just Toby has no idea that there's a player down in the frost mat. He's watching the flanks.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Aluzi's sitting there watching. Stun grenade goes out. Aza GM picks up 2 quick kills. That's Merxy and MYR down. Cheetah Den is still in a DBNO state, but Aza is going to revive him, making it a 3v1 now as Aluzi is the last man standing for Awoken. One player goes off to the edge out, but it's not going to get capitalized on by Aluzi, who's got 10 seconds and no diffuser. And no win. Round to Mutiny as we go 2-2. And these frost plays are playing off tremendously well for Just Toby. Well played to Toby for the frost plays. Coming in clutch for his team with the frost mats there. Alright, the next site to get played is going to be Reading Room and Fireplace. We haven't seen it yet. Kitchen is still available, but clearly Mutiny have decided that it's not worth them going back there. They have a third site they're going to go to. That third site is Reading. They are going to go there right now. Let's take a look at some stats for Reading Room and Fireplace. So as we look at it, it's 59% attacker favored and 41% defender favored. This map overall is slightly attacker favored. Again, these are stats taken from this league. 59% of the time this site is played by the defense, the attackers win it. Now, Just Toby's going to go on Clash. We've seen them do this against Apollo, and Apollo won it. But to be fair, it was basically a 2-man win for Apollo. It was I hit and miss and noticed, who got 5 kills between them using Blackbeard, and I can't remember who the other operator was. But when you've got 2 players cleaning up in that way, it kind of suggests that maybe, just maybe, this could go in the favor of Mutiny this time, depending on what Awoken can do. Alright, Just Toby is going to play on Clash upstairs along with Aza and Cheetah Den, who are going to be responsible for holding the top floor. Now, as we all know, the top floor here is very, very important for a defense on Reading Room and Fireplace. It allows you to have complete view over the top of the site. Everything above it is soft. There's that hard S again. Everything above it is soft. So by holding above it, you can deny the plant from above. You can deny people from entering the room from above. The only place that it's really safe from above for the attackers to get into is Fireplace. However, you can cover that, as we're seeing here from Typhlosion, with holes in the wall. Typhlosion holding there on white stairs, and also holes here in this wall, allowing you to see into the room from the other site. So by holding onto above this site for as long as possible, that helps you out as the defensive side. Now we have Just Toby playing away from Aza. He is going to start to move in to support Aza, because we are getting pressure now from MYR and more players over here. Merxy's going to open up a little hole here that's going to allow him or MYR to see. Oh! Aza is there waiting. He is ready and waiting, and he gets that frag. That is MYR taken down. That is the hard breach off the board, and that could be huge, because what you typically expect is for the attackers to drop over here, just like Wave did, and then open up a hole in this wall here. All they can do now is push in through this doorway, but Wave does take down Brisk Zach, getting much payback for those previous times that Zach has taken him down with the shotty. So well played there to Wave. We are now in a 3v4 as Aza is downed, but he is going to get revived by Typhlosion. Den tries to run away, but Elzy shoots him in the back. He gets the second there onto Just Toby while he's getting that res. Aluzi picks up another one all on his own. And that's Typhlosion, last man standing. Knows that there's 1 or 2 players coming from White Stairs, but he is going to back out and head into mining, as there is 1 player, 2 players now down here in pillars. They're not going to get that main wall open unless they do it with Hibana. Merxy is starting to plant, but he is taken down by Typhlosion. Diffuser planted, 1v3 post-plant situation, 40 seconds remaining to find 3 kills and get that diffuser. Player on White Stairs, there's another player in laundry. But Typhlosion isn't going to get any of them as Aluzi picks up the frag from the White Stairs and puts the round on the board for Awoken. Making it 2-3. That is 3 in favor of Awoken now. 2 wins today, feeling good. Who have you beaten today, Netquo? Is that in the XCL qualifiers? Do tell. Do tell. Alright, double kitchen, the next site to get played. This is the last site that Mutiny will be playing on defense unless we get to overtime. Aza is going to 6-pick Wamai, go on to Jaeger. And that's a good pick for kitchen. We might see more of a bakery hold this time. We've seen them play kitchen twice, lose it twice. And I think a part of their issue has been just not enough strength on bakery. They have allowed very early access to Awoken coming through the bakery, so I want to see Mutiny do a lot more in that area. But it looks like they've only really got one strat here, which is just reinforce it all off and then leave it on its own along with the castle barricades to hold each end of that red hallway. And I don't know if that's the right play. Now this league is currently being supported by Extreme Rate with some of the prize pool. If you type !prize pool into the chat, you'll see what the prizes are. If you go to www.gamingcobra.com and use the code TOOTXB at the checkout, you can get a 10% discount on Extreme Rate products. Now they do a lot of very nice customization options for your controllers, whether it be for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and your consoles themselves. You can change the skins, the look of them. You can change, you can add lights to your controllers. You can add paddles to your controllers and do all sorts of funky stuff with Extreme Rate goodies. So make sure you check them out. Thank you very much to Extreme Rate for the support of the channel. LZ making his way in. Here we go. That main wall here into prep is going to get opened up yet again. And it looks like we're seeing, I don't want to say the same errors, but it just hasn't really worked out for Mutiny the last 2 times they've done this, but they've let the exact same thing happen again. Prep wall gets opened, that stops the rotates and the flanks. Now, Awoken are free to open up this wall. All they've got to worry about is one signal jammer, but that's already been taken out, and that main wall is going to get opened. We've got 5 players here in Bakery, and this is an easy take, and Brisk Zach is the only man on site to try and stop this. We've got Toby upstairs, who wasn't hugely effective last time on this hold. Aza GN, who again wasn't hugely effective, but he's going to back out and join Typhlosion and head back downstairs. Merxy claims the first kill of the map. That is Cheetah Den out. Typhlosion takes a lot of damage as well, but Aza is there to back him up, and they take down Wave, leaving us in a 4v4. But the health advantage does go to Awoken, but they lose MYR, so that's the hard breach down, but he's done his job as far as utility goes. We got 1 player in coat check, possibly even 2. 2 players in coat check. Typhlosion's going to make his way out and join his teammates. Pre-fires come out through the wall onto all of the standard positions, and that is Aluzi now in control of sight. Merxy gets the double kill, and that is Diffuser dropped in sight, and that could be huge, but there is 1 whole minute left remaining. 3v2. Man advantage Mutiny, health advantage Awoken, as both players are in sight. But Zach gets the double kill. That leaves Aluzi all on his own. And although the same mistakes have been made on this site, as it comes to correcting them during the round and adapting, they've actually managed to spin it around, and it looks like this is going to be the first kitchen win for Mutiny, though they are all stacking up here on the one door with very low health. That's Aluzi taking down Brisk Zach with a shot in the back. Just Toby is still down. Stun Grenade is going to go out. That is Pulse dead. Great plays coming out here from Aluzi. Aza is now the last man standing. Aluzi rather, is going to go back to grab that diffuser. Going to set up the air jabs to try to deny the flanks. Aluzi is in sight. Aza is over here in coat check. He's going to come out. He knows something's happening. He pre-fires. You can't see him. He's right over there. Then he sees him. Aza gets the kill and puts a round on the board for Mutiny. Well, that was a butter clincher. And much like Theme Park, we see Awoken heading into the second half 4-2 up. Who is the new team, Necro? So you beat Apollo. Okay. Who is the new team? Well played to Mutiny for that one. Like I say, we saw them making the same... I don't want to call it mistakes, but I'm going to call it the same mistakes. We saw them doing the same thing that they did the first 2 times that they came here to Kitchen. And allowed the same thing to happen, but their retake strategy was a lot better. I call it a strategy. Let's be honest, most of the time we saw 3 players just stacked up in one hallway, all on top of each other, trying to work out what they were going to do. I don't think it was necessarily planned to be that way. It's just the way it worked out. Unfortunately, they managed to make it pay off. But they can't rely on winning rounds with that kind of luck and fortuity. And they lost 2 players very easily that way as well. Aluzi made a great play. And he did very, very well. He just planted in just the wrong spot, exposing himself to those holes in the wall. If he'd have planted just a little bit closer to the wall, away from that kitchen prep window, he probably would have got the plant down and would have had a very good chance of actually taking the win there, thanks to the air jabs being able to stop Aza from being able to successfully get back into sight. Now, on defense, we find Awoken going to Bar and Cocktail first, which is exactly as you would expect. 2 ADSs, lots of barbed wire here, so as soon as this wall gets opened, barbed wire is here to slow down a peek onto Pixel, and we are getting really old strategies here with this shield being placed right there. And a final ADS here to try and help anyone who happens to stay in this doorway from getting killed. Alright, drone is going to go out from Just Toby. There is one player there, that's LZ. He's going to shoot out the drone. Going to take another one, that's the 2K. That's the 3K on drones for LZ. Well played, my guy. He might have had more drones that we don't know about, of course. LZ does take some damage there somehow. He's still in piano, but Aza takes one down. And LZ tries to get away. That's the quick double kill for Cheetah Den. Well played to Den. He tags another one there in the bathroom, and he is just already in. He sees another in Cocktail. He whips out the SMG-11, but he's not going to get the kill onto Merxy, who is playing Valkyrie back there in Cocktail. Aza is in sight already. Aluzi, last man standing. He gets the kill with the SMG-11. Ibana Pellets is going to open up that wall. Oh, what a play from Aluzi as he takes down Just Toby. Shotgun in hand. Sitting here on site, making sure he's got all the ammo needed. Diffuser is down the piano. Aluzi's going to come round, try to pre-fire everything. He's going to take a little bit of damage. And we need to see teamwork here from Mutiny if they want to get this win. They know exactly where he is. And they pre-fire through that little cigar shop thing, majiggy. Get that kill. Round, Mutiny. Well played. A very dominating start on attack for Mutiny as they take round number 1. Bar and Cocktail is going to get played a second time. No big surprise. All right. Did we look at the bar and cocktail stats? Hey, Davin's in the stream. Oh my god. Davin's actually talking in the stream. Everyone, we have been blessed. Davin Atkins, Davin Champkins, Davin Fradkins, Davin Napkins. Every kind of kins you can imagine is in the stream talking to us. Blessed Replay and Zypher, basically some ranked players. They were actually decent. Syncast and Zico, new team. Okay, yeah, I've heard about this. I think they'd signed up for the, possibly signed up for my Challenger League. Oh yeah, Swing or Be Swung. Yeah, okay, I've seen their name. Alright, sorry, I was too busy being overwhelmed by the fact that Davin Atkins has graced us with his presence in the chat to talk about what's actually going on here. So round number 2 on defense for Awoken. They are going to do a similar setup to what we saw last time. Although we don't have Goyo being brought out, we're going to see Aluzi this time playing on smoke and just probably playing a little bit more passively than he was previously. And that's probably a good choice. I'm going to move my casting book because it's in a funny position. Let's put it here. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to move things around after this cast and I'm going to do things differently for the next one. I'm not happy with where everything is on this desk. Alright, so Waved is going to play the classic pixel peak position right here. As Jaeger behind that shield. Aza is going to be droning everything out. Interesting use of Hibana X Kairos. I'm not sure what that opened up. It didn't open up this wall here. Didn't open up anything here. What was Hibana opening? We know what that opened though, and that is the main wall into Piano. Or Cigar Lounge as it's actually called. Wave does get knocked down by an air jab, but it's not capitalized on. He is going to get back up and live to fight another day. As Merxy playing on Maestro, already on 20 health, just sitting here in Cocktail, watching his cams, trying to deny plants and give intel to his team, as Aza is going to take out that air jab. One ADS is going to pick up the first breaching round. Now stun grenades are going to burn any other ADSs that are there. That's 2 ADSs burnt. Air jab is going to go down, and Aza GN or Aza INT or INT is going to come around as Zach drones out behind the shield and lets his team know that there is no one there. Now we have Aluzi sitting here in the bathroom waiting for someone to come around. He's got that shotgun. Wade sitting here on Cocktail with the standard rotate ready to go through to Shaiko spot. MYR watching cams. He knows that there's a player under new hatch. And LZ sitting here behind the bar. He sees the player through that little hole in the cigar wall. And he takes him down. That is Aza out of the picture. With 1 minute remaining, that is our first kill in this round. That's taken quite a while. Now we have 2 players stacking up here in Piano. 1 player, Just Toby, stacking up here on new balcony. As Wave knows there's someone there. He gives it a little pre-fire. Does a bit of damage to Just Toby. Doesn't get the kill. As LZ does, leaving us in a 3v5 in favor of Awoken now. And Awoken are in control of this round with 30 seconds remaining. Oh, Zach with a fantastic kill onto Wave there. Well played for the patience. 20 seconds to go. 3v5. 3v4 rather, because Waved obviously was the first death. Iluzi has enough gas grenades in his back pocket. No, he doesn't. That's the last one. But that is enough to hold the players off, as it looks like we've got a bit of a lag issue. 2 players die from each team. Typhoism goes down. MYR gets that kill. Zach is the last man standing. He takes down LZ. He's going to try to plant, but let's face it, at this point, it's not going to work. Aluzi comes in with the SMG-11 in hand, takes down Brisk Zach, denies the plant, and that is for 4 at the end of round number 8. An interesting round. A very interesting round. Reading Room and Fireplace, the next site to get played by Awoken on defense. We haven't seen them play here yet. They could go to Kitchen, but they're choosing not to. They don't like it, clearly. They instead want to go somewhere else. Reading Room is the site to play. Now, I'm not sure if we've looked at the stats for Reading Room and Fireplace.
Attackers
Let's take a look at them anyway.
locate and defuse bombs.
Reading Room and Fireplace, 59% attacker favored, 41% defender favored. Mining and Fireplace is the only site in any of the maps that no one in this league has played. That's why it is grayed out. No one has played it yet. Every other site on every map has been played at least once in this league, except for that one. It's the site that nobody loves. And at this point, I doubt we will see it come out this season.
Insertion. 5 seconds left.
Davin Sinkings, I like that, Nekwa. I like that.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
How many interesting Fragkins or Atkins or Napkins or Snatchkins can people come up with, I wonder? We have seen a lot of them. We have seen a lot. Davin Catkins. I mean, we've seen them all. All right, 5 players stacking up here on the bakery roof. That's the first time I've actually known that this is called bakery roof. I've always just called it like balcony or something, but it's called bakery roof. Fun fact for everybody. Now, we do have a 2-man hold, well, a 1-man hold up here, to be honest. We're going to have MYR and Merxy just rotating between themselves. I'm going to move my microphone a bit. Bear with me. There we go. Let's see if that is even sexier. I quite like that being there, actually. Ooh. It does block off a bit of my vision. I've got it so close in my face. I can hardly see the left side of my screen. All right, so Brisk Zach. Holding an angle there. He takes a bit of damage. Elzy, though, look at him. He's taking loads of damage down here. He is in a gunfight with someone. I guess that's the player in train. He's just shooting wildly through that fireplace. Going to take down the drone. Send out... Oh, Zach does get taken down by Merxy. I'm guessing Merxy's on white stairs. Let's take a little look. Yes, he is. He's going to jump out. Oh, he sees Ash. What's going to happen? Oh, no. Merxy, my dude. Aza is there. That's the kill that no one wants to be captured on stream. Sorry, Merxy. We caught it. I don't catch 4Ks. I don't catch aces, but I catch stuff like that. Don't worry, people. Don't worry. If you got a whiff, I'm there to watch it. All right, so Lucy holding here in sight with the SMG-11. All these little holes. There is a player on 90 just peeking around. He is going to get spotted and take a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage. That is Den, who is now going to back out and head up red. Now, we're seeing a very unconventional take here from Mutiny. They're not attacking up here onto Cocktail first. They're just trying to do everything horizontally, and only now they're moving up to the top, which is where Waved is. And he is very low on health. Cheetah Den drops down below, though, and he is going to be left there. What is the play here coming out from Mutiny? Waved is in a position to deny it. Zaluzi takes down Typho Ozon. That is Waved out, though, and he is not going to be able to deny a plant. Cheetah Den is in sight. He has control. Just Toby has diffuser, though, and he's miles away. He's going to have to come in. Den is over here. Aluzi is in sight with him. He doesn't know that he's... Oh, he sees the legs, and he takes him down. Well played to Cheetah Den. There's another one here in Laundry, as you would expect, and he gets the kill. That's Den out. 2v2. Toby has a diffuser, and he takes down Elzy. He is going to start to plant as MYR is the last man standing. He can hear the diffuser. He doesn't know exactly where it is. He's going to come around to try to deny it. It's going to go down right next to him. He takes down Toby. He knows where diffuser is. It's now Aza versus MYR. 1v1. And Aza with the pistol manages to come around and clutch it up in that post plant. Taking down MYR. MYR, when you've got a shotgun in your hand, that is not the way it's supposed to happen. That is not the way it's supposed to happen. I don't think Davin did say that, Pan. Kitchen and Fireplace is the next site to get played. Wait, did I say Kitchen and Fireplace? Double kitchen. What am I talking about, people? Kitchen and Fireplace. Imagine if that was a bomb site. That could actually be pretty insane, because in Fireplace you've got the hatch. And it's all destructible. And you can play downstairs in freezer. If it was kitchen service...
Attackers need to locate and
What do you think about that, people? What do you think about having a bomb site in kitchen service and fireplace? Similar to archives and tellers on Consulate. While we're doing this, actually, let's take a look at the set. Let's not take a look at the setup just yet. So imagine bomb was here. This is a site, and this is a site as well. How would that work? Would that be good? How interesting would it be? I'd like to see that. It'd be quite good if in custom games you could actually set your own objectives like that. And say, here's a set of rooms where you can have bomb sites. Which rooms do you want the bomb sites to be in? Ooh. I like that.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Alright, 5-4 currently. As I wheel about on my chair. Does that pick? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. 5-4 to Mutiny. Typhlo Ozone takes a little bit of damage as he starts to make his way towards the building. I'm guessing that's a bit of a peek, a cheeky peek coming out from the defense. There is a window open here, so I guess it's there. That's Merxy playing on red. Oh no, Nomad just comes running up. Merxy is there to stick a couple of bullets in her. Oh, Sledge opens up that hatch. And he takes a bit of damage, but Den manages to refrag. He loses a whole load of health in the meantime, but that is Merxy off of the board. 4v4. And we're almost 1 minute into the round. Drone is going to find LZ. LZ is going to spin around very, very quickly in case he's going to get flanked. There's the drop onto red stairs. He's going to drop himself down into laundry through the hatch and make his way away from the top floor and start to make his way back towards site, along with MYR, who's going to do the same. Waved is going to come over here to Freezer and try to hold here. Now, is his feet exposed through that drone hole? Yeah, I'm not sure you can get the angle on it. LZ playing in Vit. Common position there for a defender. Common position here for a defender. Common position here. And MYR just playing on Harry Potter. 4v4. 1.5 minutes remaining. Vertical destruction being done as we see breaching charges being placed on the floor up above the site. Zach takes a whole lot of damage wherever he is as he makes his way into mining room. Now he needs to be downstairs doing work in bakery or something like that. We do not need the man with the diffuser and the exothermite charges being upstairs. But if they are planning on a freezer drop, it could work out very well. Waved is in there. If they could just chuck a grenade. Den's got 2 grenades. This could be an easy pick for Den if he plays this just right. LZ takes down Typhlo Ozone. Den moving all over the place. That's the 2nd kill for LZ. He gets into a gunfight with Azer and takes a 3rd. That's the triple kill from 1 position, and I missed it. Cheetah Den, last man standing. I think we can safely chalk this one up to being Awoken. I'm so disappointed I missed those kills from Aluzi.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Typhlo Ozone has dropped out. See if we're going to get a request for a pause.
15 seconds left.
Cheetah Den is not going to be able to do anything here. This is going to be a win for Awoken. And that will take us to what, 5-5? Yes, it's a 5-5. As we are getting a rehost request from Mutiny. Which in reality means a pause. So we won't rehost just yet. But we will pause it. Here we go. That's that. Alright. Where are we? There we go. Rehosting. So I don't know if it's a game crash or if it's a network connection. I don't know what the issue is. But either way, I'll be back in a moment. Getting ready for a run out, possibly. Oh no! Ash is there. If Oscar goes for this run out, that is a free kill. Oh, he sees her. He actually sees her. He's going to go for it. Here we go. Don't know how that took him so long, but he got away with it. Comes downstairs, he spots Godzak down below. Can he get that win? No, he can't. It's not Godzak, it is Carbons on Ash, who gives a little teabag before finishing off Waved with the headshot. Ellipsa is holding this room. AZGN's going to come and back him up. It looks like AZGN's just going to run out and go for some kills. He is. He's going to take down Jamor. That's one. He sees a player possibly. All right, welcome back. Typhlosion has successfully managed to get back into the game. And we are going to go to Bar and Cocktail in round number 11. The 5th defensive site for Awoken to play. We're going to see Merxy 6 picking Pulse and playing Maestro. He's been playing a lot of Maestro here. Bar and Cocktail is going to be the next site to get played. It's just become unlocked for them. They've played it twice already, and they've won it 50% of the time. So they're going to be looking to make this a 66% win rate. Pretty sure my maths is right there. Pretty sure.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Make sure you follow us on Twitter, R6XBPL. You can get all your information on Challenger League and Pro League for Xbox right there on that Twitter account. Take part in votes for games. Get information for when games are coming up, for what's happening with all sorts of stuff. Make sure you follow it.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attackers are looking to defuse the bomb.
All right, 5-5. Whatever happens, we will see 2 more rounds get played. The question is it going to be 2 rounds being won by the same team, or is it going to be 1 round per team? Now, we saw Mutiny going down 4-2 at the end of the first half. They are currently 2-2. Are they 2-2? No, they're not. I'm lying to you people. Which one did they just win? Oh, it was a 3-3 split at the first half. That's why I'm confused. I thought it was a 4-2. No one corrected me. It's not your job to correct me, so don't worry about it. Alright, okay, I'm back now. I was having to do some complicated maths. Alright, AZGN gets into a gunfight with Wade, manages to take him down. He is only down but not out though, he isn't dead. He is going to be able to pull back through that doorway and he is going to get revived by El Luzi. But Wade is very low on health now. And Aza is going to start to push forwards. He's very low on health, but he is just going to try to push. He's going to wait here for someone to come around. Drones are going to go out. Eluzi is going to take it out. I'd be surprised if at this point we see a player come round through that doorway. I think they'd probably leave it at this point. Now that main wall is open, so Aza has had to move out of the way. He's pinging the Banshees to let his teammates know where they are. Z is going to be playing right here behind the bar as this wall is going to get opened up, and that is going to put his position at risk as Merxy takes down Just Toby 5v4, and that is the air jabs taken off the board. That is the flank denial. Zach has a nice angle here into the freezer, so if that player pokes his little face out, it's going to get shot right off. There it is. That's Goyo poking his face out. He's going to crouch. He's going to keep trying to peek it, but he's going to change position as Typhlosion gets downed. He's going to make his way back into Cigar. Zach is going to be able to get the revive if he wants to, as Wade is going to be playing here in Cocktail, just snaking around, trying to find a pick. One player drops. LZ takes down a player, but that's Cheetah Den jumping in with a quick double. He's got the SMG-11 out. There's one player left over there at the back of Cocktail. Cheetah Den taking damage there from the bathroom. That is Merxy over here. Does Den know that he's there? I'm not sure he does. MYR with the C4. Diffuser is not in hand for Mutiny. This looks like it could be an Awoken win. Typhlosion comes in, but Merxy manages to pick up the 2 kills onto Den and Typhlosion, putting the round on the board for Awoken, making it 6-5 to Awoken. Match point. They just need to win this next round, and they take Cafe, and then we will go on to Consulate. However, you guys know how Siege works. If Mutiny take this, we go to overtime. Reading Room and Fireplace is going to be the next site to get played, and they have no choice but to play there. Awoken can't go back to kitchen. They can't go back to bar because they are locked. But they can go to Reading Room and Fireplace, and that's exactly where they're going to go to. Now let's talk through some stats. We talked through team stats earlier. Let's talk about Kafe. Again, Kafe is a map that we haven't seen Awoken play in this league. Hey Bailey, welcome to the stream.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Bailey, before you ask, we're on map number 2. Mutiny won the first one, 7-5. And you can see the score at the top for map number 2. Some numbers. So we talked about Theme Park. Let's talk about Kafe and these two teams. We haven't seen Awoken play this map at all in this league. They have played it elsewhere, I believe, but they haven't played it in this league. We have, however, seen Mutiny play it. They played it twice. They won it once and lost it once. They won 46% of their rounds on this map. They've won 46% of their attacks and 46% of their defenses. Fun fact. Alright, random pre-fires there from Merksy. That's not going to do any damage. It's far too soon for anyone to be there on that window, but he goes for the pre-fires anyway. Will all of the players move up to the roof and make their way down from the top? Cheetah Den going to open up that hatch as he has done so many times, and then going to start to drone. Not the safest place to sit, very open to a C4 from just underneath the hatch. But he sees that everything is safe, the drones are in front of him, and he's going to start to make his way in. He is in Cigar Lounge. Just Toby takes down a Luzi nice and early on through that white window. Now, this is a great window where just the other day we saw Toby actually shoot a C4 as it came out the window at him, and he did it on purpose. It wasn't an accident. He saw it come out, he shot at it, and he hit it. Well played to Toby for that one, I've got to say. Now, we do have complete top floor control here, almost, for Mutiny. Do they know that Merksy is over on new balcony? They do now. Then sees him, he opens fire, he doesn't manage to hit. Oh, he does hit him. He's down at 30 health. Grenade goes out. That's going to open up the castle barricade. And that's Merksy in a bit of a pinch here. Now, Cheetah Den needs his teammates to back him up. Zach is holding the other side. Den is holding left. Den's going to come around. He's going to see Merksy, and he's going to take him down with a beautiful headshot. Well played to Den. That is now top floor in control of Mutiny as they start to make their way down. MYR, we can see, is just down here on white stairs with the shotgun, waiting for a player to come down to him. Now, oh, he's not looking at Fireplace, though. Aza gets that pick. 4v2. Waved gets the refrag. That's the first death to Mutiny. LZ holding the bullet holes, or the punch holes, as the floor up above the site is getting taken down. One drone is going to get shot as Sledge is doing what Sledge is supposed to do on this site. Typhlobozo makes it way down white, but he does come back upstairs and look through the holes that have been created by Sledge. And this is what we talked about previously, where we expect Thermite to come down and open this wall. That has been done. 33 seconds remaining. LZ has one cheeky little hole here in this wall that he's going to be looking through. So Zach is going to have to make his way in through here, plant right here behind this bookshelf. That's exactly what he's going to go for. Just Toby has the angle covered. That's going to cover through to Laundry. The standard rotate. LZ goes down though. Waved is the last man standing. Post-plant situation 4v1. And we are going to go to overtime. As Mutiny managed to make it 6-6. Wow. All right, 6-6, first round of overtime. We do have Awoken starting on defense. This was their map pick. Mutiny got to pick the start side for regulation. And Awoken chose to start defense. on overtime. And Merxie's yet again going to 6-pick Pulse and go on to Maestro as they head to Bar and Cocktail. Now, they have played this site already 1, 2, 3 times, and they have won it 66% of the times, which means that in a real world, this really should be a win for Mutiny. Bear with me for a moment, stream. Hey, Davin's still in the stream. R6XBPL better than NAL. Yeah, thanks. These two teams are putting up a good game. They are putting up a good game. I will give them that. Alright, so LZ has gone back onto Goyo, or to Oryx rather, not Goyo. The standard pixel peak shield being set up here yet again by Awoken. Very old school strats at this point. Banshee there to slow down anyone pushing their way through, but Zach gets the early kill onto MYR. Well played to Zach. That is Thermite doing what Thermite isn't supposed to do at this point in the game. At this point in the game, he's supposed to be opening walls, or prepping to open walls, or droning and stuff like that. Typhlosion using his breaching torch to the best effect and opening up soft hatches. Drones are going to go out from the attackers. What are you looking for a link for, Shadow? Waved gets that refrag. 4v4 now. We have LZ playing here behind bar as he has done previously. A bit of a waste of Oryx's utility, I think. No, he's going to rotate out. Okay, good. Merxie's going to stick with the Maestro cams. Almost hits his own teammate. Merxie continuously playing here in Cocktail, right at the back here by the hatch, but he is going to back out as Thermite is now in and opening up this main wall into Piano. He's going to peek it. He's going to find there's nothing there. He's going to see the Maestro cam. There's nothing he can do about it at this point, though. He's just going to have to leave that up. Now, Den could take it down with his hammer, and he could also take it down with his grenades, as could Maverick, but that would be a bit of a waste of utility. Maverick could actually take it down with a breaching torch. I completely forgot. Here we go. He's going to lose a bit of health, but he does it. Good play there from Merxie. He knows that whatever happens, that cam is gone, so he might as well do a little bit of damage to the player that's coming to get it while he's got the opportunity. Now Thermite is in. He's going to use his second Exothermite charge, open up this wall here into stage, just as they have done before. And looks like we are going to get a push in here through this breach and also this doorway and go for a plant somewhere around here in a pretty default spot, but they will have to worry about this Banshee, which will slow down Zach as he tries to do that. Now Den is going to go down below, possibly for a grenade play. We've got a player here on white window. That is the SMWD window on this map. Air jab goes down. That's going to lock that player into bathroom. He does go down, but it's not capitalized on. Grenade goes in. Great play there from Mutiny. What a play. The air jab goes in to hold that player in there, followed up by a frag grenade to get the kill while he can't back out. It didn't quite pay off, but it was a damn good effort. You've got to give him that. 4v2 now for Mutiny. Merxie playing here in Cocktail. Cheetah Den coming up the white stairs, joined by Just Toby. Typhlosion goes down somehow to Merxie, who is now finished off by Cheetah Den. LZ last player standing. And he does get taken down by Brisk Zach. And that puts the first round of overtime on the board for Mutiny, making it 7-6. I called that we would see a 2-1 on this. But Mutiny might just make it a 2-0 against all odds. We should add a new thing to that join league command, where we talk about Challenger League, because obviously you can't join Pro League anymore by getting in through Challenger League. So I need to update that and say if you want to join this league, join Challenger League. If you go to R6XBPL on Twitter, you will find the pinned tweet will give you a link to the tournament website where you can sign up for the open qualifiers for the Challenger League. And that's the only way that you'll be able to get into the Pro League, is by going into Challenger League and progressing your way through there. Now, MYR has decided that he's not doing a good enough job, obviously, and he's going to 6-pick onto Blackbeard to protect his face from any bullets. As we see Bar and Cocktail get played yet again. Now this is being defended this time by Mutiny. And we saw them defend this site twice. And they won it both times. So it makes perfect sense for them to come back here. Both times they defended it, we saw Just Toby actually getting picks with the Frost Mat. Is he going to be able to do it for a third round? That's the magic question here. That is the magic question. Again, thank you very much to Extreme Rate for supporting the stream. Type in !prize pool and you will find out what Extreme Rate are offering. They are offering the faceplates. The faceplates is the bit that they are providing. Just Toby with a interesting Frost Mat there on White Stairs. Let's see how it's going to pay off as MYR is going to come up here to the terrace, I believe it's called. Let's double check. I've made this mistake before. Terrace, it is terrace. It's going to hold this position. Oh, there's a player there. If he just shot through that window, we've had a free kill onto Just Toby, very probably. Now he's going to fire just a little bit too late. There is a Mozzie Pest there on the staircase right by Just Toby. There's Aza is going to check cams. Briszak, very standard position here. Drone is going to drop down. That's going to find Briszak, so he is going to move. One ADS taken down from the new hatch. Cheetah Den watching just like an Apollo player. He's worried about the window behind him, but he doesn't have to worry just yet. Now he does turn around just as that player drops. The player drops fast enough that he's not going to get hit by Den's bullets. Briszak does take some damage, but he drops down through that hatch. And he's going to rotate around to join Just Toby down at the bottom of White Stairs. Great plays here coming out from Mutiny with these flanks. 5v5 still, but the health advantage does go to Awoken at this point. Aza GN or Aza Int holding a very strong position here. He's going to set up that Whamai magnet there, which to be honest, isn't going to do much. If a grenade comes in or a stun grenade comes in, it's still going to do damage to that shield and anything that's right by it. Then just holding and waiting. But he is susceptible here to pre-fires if he gets droned out. Waved is droning it. Is that drone going to find him? That's the question. It's not even going to go in there, so they might not realise that Den is there, although you'd be pretty daft to not think that there's a player in bathroom because it is so common. Air jab gets snaffled up there by a magnet. The stun grenade's going out, second air jab goes out. That one's going to get snaffled up by a magnet as well. Great work here from Mutiny, as they are looking very, very good right now. 50 seconds to go, and as I keep saying, Mutiny don't have to do anything right now in defense. They have to let the attackers do everything. The pressure is on Awoken right now because they need this round. If they don't win this round, they are out of this league and will not be going up against Athena next week. Cheetah Den manages to take down MYR. 5v4 now. That's the first frag. He gets a second onto Waved. 4v3, he tries a 360. 20 seconds to go. This is looking very much like a Mutiny win here against what most of the predictions panel were thinking. Cheetah Den gets the triple. There's another one coming. He's not going to get it. Is he? Is he going to get it? No, he's not, but it doesn't matter. That is it. And already, Wade has left the game just like he always does. You got to learn to handle those losses. You can't escape the scoreboard, Waved. We all know. We all saw. Well, hey, thank you very much for the hosting, ASR6. Very much appreciated. Well played to Mutiny, who take the dubs. And they will go through to the grand final against Athena next week. Very, very well played. All right, we're going to interview Just Toby, much to Den's disgust.